There you go.
Second block. I had it in first block.
Hey, Mama, I forgot that. I forgot to tell you. Hello?
Y'all.
So, I forgot to tell you.
Yeah, look, I was on my phone. I was like, I didn't even upload nothing. It's the 4x4. Oh yeah, I heard the boys didn't run. Yeah, we didn't have a 4x8, did we?
We did.
We did have a 4x8.
Well, we had a girls 4x8.
Oh, girls, yeah. Yeah. It was a DNS I saw. Oh, it's on there now? Okay.
Yeah, it's fixed. Because they had Shakaya 1.5. They don't do DNS. They just say he just never serviced it. But yeah, when he asked me right here, no, so you shouldn't have passed him at all. Oh, I should just let him, because he would have had some win. Because it was a hit. But he was. I saw him.
Jordan, step up! Step up!
Yeah. That nigga flop. This still would have. Watch this one. Let's watch it.
Let's build up our free kick! Short! Let's get short!
Flip one and then you start running. I said you can't be a perfectionist if you don't got a temp. I wanted to say that to you last night, but then I realized I shouldn't. I've always finished the race. That was the only time I've not finished the race. You got 800. You got an 18-mile. Yeah. His phone died after that.
Yeah, I missed a bunch of stuff. Yeah, and then my little guy had practice at 6, and I was like, I gotta go.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm just gonna get a jacket. That's why we was out there. Yeah, because he told us get off the track. So we did our last 2 outside, and then it was like, we gotta go. The park not here in 5 minutes. I'm gonna have to leave, and then you pulled up. I was like, they rushed everything so much. I was like, bro, at least wait till 4:50. But you was here at 4 a.m. After I realized, Phillip was rushing because they giving them pizza. They went 4-0. Yes, man. No. Deontay, I will forever defeat him. He's the one time he kept messing up. He said, "Yo, suck," and then he just kept talking to everybody, yelling, screaming, cussing everybody out, and then they let him back on the team. Nobody defended him. He's bad. Go!
So that's like looking at baseball. Try to figure out which one he might win.
Straight track.
What?
Come on, Jordan. Soccer's so complicated. That's right. So once you really know the rules of soccer, that's like, we don't want it, man.
Might have broke something in there. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, we'll be charging after the first game, I think it was.
But in practice, the idea of natural selection in societies that were increasingly being conquered by white Europeans were populated by darker-skinned non-Europeans. And if we generalize time there was a natural proclivity to believe that people who had darker skin were less evolved than and lighter skin. Because that's what they were seeing. Because that's what they were.
Donald Trump's got away with all that.
Resistance movement to free India. Yet independent India was born at the hour of brutal carnage. Amid sectarian killings on an unprecedented scale, Gandhi risked his The late brother of Gandhi's assassin was jailed for almost 2 decades. At the time of our interview, he was 85 years old and recalled every detail of the plot.
Nelson Mandela?
Mahatma Gandhi.
Oh, Gandhi.
Assassinated Gandhi and both hands Mahatma Gandhi. The year was 1948. I do not repeat.
The site where Gandhi's body was cremated on a funeral pyre of sandalwood in accordance with Hindu funeral custom. The National Gandhi Museum and Birla House, converted into a memorial museum after Gandhi was assassinated on its grounds. Every day, crowds of visitors flock there from all over the country: Bengal and Kerala, Uttar Pradesh and Manipur. Many Indians, rich or poor, still see it as their duty to make the pilgrimage and pay homage. The atmosphere feels more like a temple than a museum. One room has a series of dioramas depicting key scenes from Gandhi's life. Notebooks, walking stick, letters, even his blood-stained clothes. Everything related to the life of the father of the nation who was firmly under Britain's imperial yoke. Like his father, he seemed destined to serve the ruling powers. His family belonged to the Bania caste, hard-working merchants from western Gujarat state. Gandhi's marriage at the age of 13 was arranged. He and his wife Kasturba would have 4 children. When he was 16, his father fell gravely ill. Gandhi's biographers describe him as a devoted son who sat at his father's bedside.
The duty to nurse his father. His diary actually wanted to actually be with him at the hour of his death. But on that particular day, historians looked at Gandhi's life, feel that this was really something which coloured his whole attitude to his sexuality, and led eventually to his deciding to renounce all sexual relationship with his wife.
After passing his bar exams in London, Gandhi returned to India to practice law, but went on to take up a short-term position in South Africa. He ended up staying for 20 years.
Initially, in his early years, Gandhi in South Africa.
Louisiana.
But then, on a train journey to Pretoria, a white passenger objected to Gandhi's presence in a first-class carriage. And though he had a first-class ticket, he was thrown off the train. He resolved to stay and fight for Indian equality in South Africa.
Oh, you have that old lady humanities teacher. I love her. Miss Allison, is that her name?
Talking to you.
What's your is that humanities? What's her name? Yeah, I love her. She's so good at it. I love her so bad. All she do is that. It's great. Oh, I think that's why I liked her. She couldn't pronounce my name, so she never called on me.
I thought that was pretty neat. Joiner? Oh, there you are, babe. I see ya. This one you see Gandhi because he really impressed me. All right, this one is everything. Most everything he did or believed in had to do with sex. All the problems that people had, women mainly had, was because of their sexual desire that had been suppressed. I didn't make this up. Yes. Yes. And also, guys were envious of their fathers. And that's why they never got along. Because their sons were always jealous of their... Now where did it go?
You do a short roll because Eddie Murphy gonna say something. It always gotta be long. What's wrong?
I never got I never
They can
didn't get into him because a lot of his stuff was, I thought, crazy. Okay. That's 48 minutes.
When the boys team? 12 people?
I think we got
Or 13.
It's I kind of 14 uniforms.
He believed that you had
Plus
to be
Caleb, but you can't do
psychoanalyzed.
Is Jalen out?
Yeah, she was there.
For you to be able
She
to
played
get
it for like the
better.
first 15 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Where's the one ahead of
Low key, I'm kind of at the shot. Who was that? Deontay?
Look like what? Oh no, he looked like he's trying to risk somebody for real.
But we get it, push out. Just hit the freaking ball.
I shouldn't say that. A lot of
And look at
things
that,
he
nobody
came
pushed
up
that.
with
Like,
helped us evolve a little bit as far as the mind and that kind of stuff. Especially with women, because they kept thinking women were frail. Women were constantly having episodes.
just do a short why y'all always back there?
Hello and a warm welcome to all lovers of thought and philosophy to understand that psychoanalysis is different from psychiatry. Psychoanalysis is not considered
Oh, y'all push up for him, but not your goals. That's
according
insane.
to the standards of medical science. Freud's theories and psychoanalytic techniques are neither provable nor falsifiable. Therefore, today we will examine Freud's theory of conscience, not as a medical science, but as a philosophical theory and psyche are divided into two parts, the conscious and the
You see how they hurt us short?
Humans are relatively in control of the conscious part of their minds, and this part is clear to them. However, the unconscious, which constitutes the majority of the human mind, remains hidden and inaccessible. Imagine an iceberg in the ocean. If the tip of the iceberg that is visible above the water represents the conscious mind, the massive
No, like something that's already been around.
Okay, well, it depends on what it is. Because if you have to fundraise or you have to already have the money in your account to pay for the rights.
Oh, okay.
Because I think that was a big issue yesterday. I mean, so last year we didn't have any money to pay for the rights to it. Like my freshman and my sophomore year we did, but Miss Caldwell left. So we had like $100 in the account, and we weren't able to really do production. So we couldn't have it. And it just honestly depends on interest. I thought we had a good year. Because I directed a play my sophomore year, and I don't think it's hard when you have dedicated people.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's more difficult when it's like predominantly like undedicated people. Usually I know who the cast,
Right.
Like honestly, right now I think with our theater it's kind of impossible because neither one of our spotlights work right now. No one really knows how to work the soundboard. We don't have any production, and our stage is messed up.
Okay. Alright, noted. So I asked that because I help run a nonprofit youth football and stuff. And I was thinking a great off-season fundraiser might be if we got the kids to do a play.
That could be cool.
Yeah, parents, everybody come out and watch the play. But obviously, I in my head, as a non-drama anything person, it sounds like a huge undertaking. So
it depends. Like, is it going to be like football centered?
No, I'm thinking like something not about sports, right? Because I think that'll get more buy-in from everybody in the kids' family and the community. If it ain't like, only some people love football. Everybody loves whatever, something else, maybe music or something like that.
Somebody gotta be interested. Somebody gotta be dedicated.
Yeah, well, and that's the thing, right? So that'll be their appointed place of practice.
Think of a play, but they're singing the whole time.
See, okay, probably a play then, because they are football players.
Oh, God. I don't really... I'm trying to think of a play. I just saw a scene. Is it the Colored Museum? The district we just had on the 4th. And I looked it up afterward. I thought it was pretty funny. It's like short, scene. I'll get it. So I think that could be cool. Especially if you have a predominantly black program.
Yeah.
And it's it makes it easier to do specific rehearsals. Like if you have a rehearsal for just that scene, and that's it, more than that. There's basically a bunch of music to get started. Jamari got on? She can be fine. But I heard it's easier, especially with the rehearsal time. But time commitment wise, it just depends on the length of the play. Like if it's a 1-act, a 2-act, a 3-act. And it's about damn.
Just now, literally 30 seconds ago.
How did they score?
They kicked it into the goal.
Sure. I mean, it was a clean goal.
Yeah, they ran up on the goal and kicked it.
It wasn't nothing like clean goal.
Offside.
2-hour rehearsals, and then when it comes to like 2 or 3 weeks before, they get longer and longer and longer.
2-hour rehearsals, how many days a week though?
3.
3 days a
practice
week.
Mondays
Okay.
or
So
Fridays.
6 hours of practice a week. Okay.
And then when it comes to like 2 weeks before, we'd up it to like 4 hours, and then whole week we're there until we can get it done. So we can run through it. I think she said perfect 3 times. I think we always did perfect. The main goal probably, and it honestly would be easier if you get them off script first, and then you can get into blocks and stuff like that.
Right. Whew, that's a lot. Okay.